Hi friends, it's Sophia and welcome to Sophia's Turning 50, where we embrace our age no matter what it is, but especially if we're turning 50 in 2022. Okay, today we've got two birthdays to recognize, a little quick current event, and then we're going to talk about the importance of taking trips with your friends. That's also kind of a health and wellness topic. So that's kind of going to be all combined. And then we've got a show and tell from 1995. Okay, so first I have a couple of birthdays. First is Michelle. She is a friend of mine that I met while I was in law school. She was dating one of my friends, and now they've been married for over 20 years, and she just turned 50. So happy birthday, Michelle. And then next up is my friend Joseph, who I'm pretty sure was in my kindergarten class, and even if not, I'm sure we were in catechism together at Catholic church every Sunday, starting in kindergarten. And so, happy birthday, Joseph. Okay, my quick current event. I knew that the news is horrid, but I'm just gonna celebrate that a senior at the University of Texas won the Jeopardy! National Championship. So, you know, yay, Texas. Okay, and now let's move on to the main topic, which is the importance of going out with your friends. So, you know, maybe having your friends weekend now isn't quite the same as it was when you were in your 20s, but it's still so important to get away from your daily routine of, you know, kids and work and chores and, you know, just an opportunity to refresh yourself. And don't forget that if you take care of yourself, you're better able to take care of everyone else. So this past weekend, I went to Santa Barbara with a couple of my girlfriends. One of them was celebrating her birthday, and so we decided to take an overnight trip to celebrate. So Santa Barbara is about an hour, 15-minute drive from here, and half of it's up the coast. So just the drive itself is like this relaxing, beautiful drive. So I filmed a bunch of snippets from that trip. So let's take a look at me ready to go, packed as if we were going to be gone for a week. Okay, well, I'm all packed up and ready to go. Okay, and we stayed at a little hotel a few blocks from the beach. And then the first thing we did was go and visit UC Santa Barbara, which is right on the beach, which, you know, can you imagine going to college and being able to just kind of go outside and sit at the ocean anytime you felt like? One of my friends went there for undergraduate and graduate school and her PhD program, and so she, you know, is really excited to show us around. So I took a little video of that too. These are dorms that overlook the ocean. Can you imagine if you could be, here's your dorm room with an ocean view. It's crazy. This is your view again from your dorm room, or just taking a break during the day of studying. After that, we went to a bar on the beach, and we were able to get drinks like to go, so we could go sit on a bench on the beach and watch the sunset. So that was awesome. So here's a little bit of that. Okay, this is the sunset in Santa Barbara. From there, we went to a restaurant downtown, and we told the waiter it was my friend's birthday, and so, you know, he brought her out some cake. And then from there, we went walking around some more, and we stopped at another bar. That's 3 drinks in one night for me. So here's my whiskey drink. Mine's the one on the left. Okay, and then we stayed out all the way till midnight. That's a lot of stuff that we did just in one night. So, you know, we could have theoretically just driven home after that. So again, I'm just, you know, pointing out that you can just have a long, you know, afternoon and night out and have had a lot of fun and really gotten away and without even spending the night. But we did spend the night, and then despite our late night, we were able to get up and have a bike ride along the beach. And so here's a little bit of video of that. It was beautiful.
It's the beach in Santa Barbara.
This is a lagoon that's kind of adjacent to the beach. And after that, down in downtown Santa Barbara, they've got some, I guess you would call storefronts for wineries. And we had a wine flight. After that, one of my friends had to come back, but my other friend and I, we went shopping on State Street.
State Street. Shopping. Okay, I just went shopping in Barefoot Dreams on State Street in Santa Barbara, and I bought myself a new hat.
And then after that, we changed clothes in the car so we could go hiking. So this hike that we did was up in the hills around Montecito, which is adjacent to Santa Barbara and is where people like Oprah and Harry and Meghan live. And so as we were driving up the mountains and seeing all these really elaborate homes, we were saying like, oh, is that where Harry and Meghan live? And my friend kept saying, oh, I think that's where Oprah lives. Oh, I think that's where Oprah lives. And I was like, if you can see the house from the street, that is not Oprah's house. You know, Oprah's house has probably got, you know, a security guard and a really tall gates. And so if you can see a house from the street, it is not hers. But that was our running joke. This hike that we went on also had, you know, like really nice houses lining the trail, which I thought those people, it might be actually a detriment in that community because you got people like me gawking and taking pictures and video of those houses. So I was imagining that those houses would be discounted, you know, they would maybe sell, instead of selling for 20 million, they'd be only 15 million.
It's been straight uphill for like 20 minutes. All of these trees are burned. Looks like they burned in the wildfires that were here a few years ago. Okay, who do we think lives here? You could probably get a discount on this house because it's right by the public trail and stream.
And at the very end, when we got, you know, towards the end of our hike, there was like this private street that you could tell there was a bunch of houses kind of on this winding road. So I was sort of trying to sneak over there to see what I could see, but I did not get very far.
Who lives back there, do we think? Okay. Who do we think lives up there? Up that way? Oh no, there's a car coming.
Okay, and then after that we came home. So that was our little mini trip to Santa Barbara. I hope you enjoyed kind of seeing what it looked like. It's a really beautiful city. And again, just, you know, breaking out of your routine and having some novelty is really good for your brain. And of course, you know, connecting with friends and doing something that is just for you is also really good for your mental health. Well, next up, let's look at my show and tell from 1995. Okay, here it is. My friend Michelle's parents gave me this toiletry bag when I graduated from college in 1995. You might not be able to tell, but it's got my name embroidered on it. It's quite dirty. And you might say, oh my God, why have you kept a toiletry bag for so long? Well, let me tell you something. I have used this toiletry bag for every single trip I have taken since 1995. 27 years, it is in perfect condition. And I've used it a lot. I took it to Europe. I took it on my honeymoon to Tahiti. It's been to New York and DC and Virginia and, you know, it moved obviously with us from Texas to California. And I used it this weekend on our trip. So, you never know when something that you give someone is gonna be like one of their best gifts ever and last forever, even though it's just something simple like a toiletry bag. I just love this, and as long as it holds up, I will use it for literally the rest of my life. So there you go, that's my show and tell for the week. Okay, well that's all we have this week. So remember to take time out to be with your friends. And if you have something old that you really use, keep using it. And as always, remember to embrace your age no matter what it is. See you next week.